But as soon as I come back home, you best believe that scrunchie is coming out of my hair just as quick as the bra comes off, okay? Have you ever went in for a hug and was like, whoo child, instantly regretting it because that person's hair smells like 3-week-old gym socks and some fried onions? Like, what happened? Listen, I'm not saying you have that problem, but just in case, today we're talking about 15 simple micro habits to keep your hair healthy, thriving, and fresh. These are small changes that can make the biggest difference. So whether you're trying to grow your hair, strengthen your hair, or just not scare people away with that musty scent, I got you. Let's jump right in. So our first micro habit for your hair is going to be to massage your scalp daily. Now this is such an underrated habit. A simple 2 to 5 minute scalp massage not only increases blood flow, but is extremely good for hair growth and helping to stimulate your hair follicles. My favorite way to do scalp massages is simply while I'm watching TV. I'll just add some black seed castor oil on my fingertips and just like get in there. I just go really hard. So you can use your fingertips like me, or you can use a scalp massager, whatever works best for you. Next up is to pre-poo your hair before washing it. Now you guys that have been with me for a long time know that I have so many hair videos on this channel, and I have one in particular that teaches you how to pre-poo correctly. So I'm not really gonna go into detail. If anything, I'm just gonna link it in the description box down below if you wanna know more. So a lot of times when we shampoo our hair, it leaves it squeaky clean, but your hair becomes too dry. So by adding something like a oil or even a conditioner before you wash your hair, it keeps your hair moisturized throughout the whole washing process. So it's a little extra step before you start your wash hair routine, but it's totally worth it. Next up is to finger detangle your hair before combing it, or just detangle your hair before you wash it. So if you have textured, curly, or wavy hair, finger detangling your hair before washing it is a great way to minimize breakage. Just make sure you start from the ends of your hair and you work your way up to avoid unnecessary tension on your hair strands. Next up, limit heat usage. Now you know we can't talk about hair without addressing the elephant in the room, and that is heat styling. Frequent heat styling weakens the hair over time. So you just want to limit the amount of heat that you use in your hair. And if you are going to use heat, you just want to make sure it's at a safe level and you're using a heat protectant before applying heat. Many of us have learned the hard way that excessive heat is not good for our hair. So in order to keep our hair healthy and thriving, we have to give up using heat altogether, or at least minimize how much we use it. And while laying off the heat is great, I can admit it can leave us feeling a little lost about, how to style our hair or what to do with it. And this is where heatless styling comes in. You can do twist outs, braid outs, you can use flexi rods, perm rods. Like, the options in 2025 are endless. Next up is to protect your hair at night. Sleeping without protection for your hair leads to friction, moisture loss, and a lot of dryness. Go to the beauty supply store or hop on Amazon, get you a satin bonnet, get you a satin scarf, get you a silk pillowcase. There is no reason why you should be sleeping on that cotton pillowcase, okay? So do you and your hair a favor and invest in a good protective gear for your hair. Next up is to use a gentle hairbrush or a wide tooth comb when detangling your hair. My favorite tool of choice is a wide tooth comb, and I find that best for detangling my hair. A boar bristle brush is actually very good too. Using the wrong brush for your hair can cause some unnecessary breakage, but using something like a wide tooth comb does wonders for detangling your hair, and using something like a boar bristle brush can help distribute the natural oils throughout your hair beautifully. Next up is to keep your hair tied loosely. Now I know certain hairstyles look better when that scrunchie goes around that ponytail like 3-4 times. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. There are times where I would do that and go to an event, but as soon as I come back home, you best believe that scrunchie is coming out of my hair just as quick as the bra comes off, okay? Tight hairstyles, especially ponytails or buns, can cause some serious hair loss like alopecia over time. And I do not want that for you, sis. So the next micro habit for your hair is to deep condition your hair weekly. Now this micro habit right here is a game changer. Deep conditioning not only strengthens your hair, it helps to stimulate growth. It adds so much moisture, and it's so good to just maintain hair health. So just apply your deep conditioner, leave it in your hair for like 15 or 30 minutes. And if you want to take it to the next level, add some oil on top of the deep conditioner and put a shower cap on it just to stimulate heat for like that half hour, and watch your hair thrive, baby. Next up, you want to trim your ends regularly. And I feel like this tip is probably the most important micro tip for your hair growth. Trimming your ends every 8 to 12 weeks helps to prevent the split ends from traveling up your hair shaft, which reduces breakage and keeps your hair looking so much healthier. So I know we all want to hold on to our length, but if the ends of your hair are damaged, they're damaged. So I know we all love using hot water on our body and our hair. So try sticking to lukewarm water or cool water when rinsing your hair, because it's a great way to prevent frizz and lock in that moisture. Next up is to eat nutrition-rich foods. I know you're probably thinking like, girl, what does what I eat gotta do with my hair? Everything. Your hair needs protein. Your hair needs biotin. Your hair needs omega-3s. Your hair needs amino acids. And your hair needs vitamins to help grow strong and healthy. Foods like eggs, nuts, green leafy vegetables, fatty fishes like salmon and sardines all help to nourish your body from the inside out. Now I have a whole video of how you can eat your way to healthy hair. I'll be sure to leave it in the description box down below. Next up, you want to limit using sulfates and other harsh products on your hair. Sulfates can be harsh and drying, especially if you have curly or color treated hair. Look for sulfate-free gentle cleansers that won't strip your hair of its natural moistures. Next up, you want to stay hydrated. Hydration is the key for healthy hair. If you're dehydrated, your hair can become dry, brittle, and more prone to breakage. So drink up. It's not only good for your body, but works wonders for your hair strands. Let's be real. Not every day is a full wash day, and that is okay. On those in-between days when you can't commit to a full wash day routine, dry shampoo works wonders at absorbing oil and leaving your hair smelling so fresh and so clean. A lightweight oil can also add some shine and moisture while also leaving your hair smelling good. And a refreshing hair mist keeps it smelling amazing, because no one wants their hair smelling like last night's takeout. And that's it, beauties. 15 simple micro habits that will completely transform your hair over time. So which one of these do you do already? Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for more hair care tips like this one. I love you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, beauties.
Hey, really ain't no need for waiting. Every day feel like it's a celebration. Good times, good vibes, gotta turn it up. Tune in to Mecia.